Just apha namhlanje Antoni, what are you doing here on site?
Size apha bhuti size kule site apha abantu bazama ukwakha i-RDP houses, which is i-RDP houses against zona because kaloku zakhiwa amongst us and zinto zebond ezi. So we preferred into yoba le ndawo ibe indawo yohlala abantwana bethu kunoba makwakhiwe i-RDP houses. And ezingoba sisime apha ngohlobo sibona sime ngalo, isurage seyinuka ngoku because kukho imibhobho abayigqabhuzileyo. Le mizi ilapha phambi kwale ndawo yorhunjweyo banengxaki yesurage as we speak because kaloku urhunjwe le ndawo yayindawo yayinesikolo, uyayibona ne. And ngoku inendawo ke ngoku enenantsika enesurage, kukho izitishha ezikhoyo, then ngoku bazigqabhuzile ngele xesha beberhumba apha befuna ukwakha ezi-RDP houses si-against zona uba mabazakhe kule ndawo.
Okay.
Nanso ingxaki esizise kule ndawo.
Zi-5 apha zelantu zephofu.
Uthini sisi wam?
Kukho izitishi ezi-5 apha zephofu ezi bazawukukha kuzo. So ezaa zitishi zizawugqabhuka, then laa phofu izakwehlela phi? Izakwehlela kwezi zindlu sizibhatalwayo.
Ziba sebeqalile uba neproblem yaloo phofu ngoku.
Kuyanuka apha. Basimile ngoku.
Okay.
Singabahlali baseGompo saye sa-approach umasipala weza u-executive mayor walapha kwa-BCM uPrincess Baku ezasixelela into yoba kuza kwakhiwa 30 RDP houses for military veterans. Asiyonto ke engene kakuhle uthi leyo ngoba kaloku apha sizi-ratepayers and ke into yoba kwakhiwe i-RDP houses ba ezinto zincinci kakhulu kangakuba bazo kungahlala nje umntu, indoda nenkosikazi nabantwana babini. Ezinto zincinci kakhulu ngoku ezinto carport le ezawubangela into yoba aba bantu baziconvert ii-carports to amagadi. Ii-rates zethu ke esizibhatalayo noko zinkulu kakhulu uba singathi kuyo yonke le meko i-value yezindlu zethu i-affected. Abayijonganga ke loo nto umeya loo nto into yoba sikhalazela iba ii-rates ii-value zezindlu zizabo zakwehla. Uthe yena xa ethetha imali ebhajethelwe ezi ze-veterans ayisuphinde ijike, uzawuzakha ezi sithanda singathanda. Ngoku ke thina ke siyayibona iprojekthi iyaqalisa, yiyo loo nto ngoku sifuna uncedo kubantu abanako sinceda namagqwetha siyi-oppose into yokwakhiwa apha eGompo. Thank you.
Yes, in addition to what the gentleman just said is that BCM wants to build houses in a ratepayers area. We have seen where they would like to put up this 30 structures, but in our understanding is that 30 structures will never be able to be put up on that specific spot. You know, and then also it is in the middle of beautiful houses. We all know when the municipality speaks about housing, it normally turns into temporary structures, and it will then devalue the houses of a very proud Gompo community, which houses they've worked for 25 years, 30 years to pay off those bonds, and now which they just want to come put a squatter camp. I will say it is a squatter camp because that is what it's going to turn out. We know what gullies means. At the end of the day, it goes to Izinyoka, it goes to crime and all those type of things. And also, we are also very concerned as the Friends of Skull, as an NPO, we are also very concerned where are those 30 families going to go to school, for example? Is there enough clinics for them? You know, so we just want the municipal just to forget about this project, build proper housing, because in our view, a military veteran is not supposed to get a RDP house. It is a different type of house. It is a bigger house with a bigger yard and so on, and to want to cram in 30 houses in a spot where you can't even put 3 proper houses, it's not going to be right. And we are here to value the Gompo residents and to value their houses, because as the Bible say, a man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So we want that place there to be closed up and to be utilized for a playground for our children in Gompo. Alternatively, put for us a outside gym, make the place look nice. They really don't have to cramp up 30 households in that area there, in the middle, in the center of proper houses that's being built around it. So from our organization, we are 100% behind the Gompo ratepayers, and we will fight this tooth and nail because I mean, BCM cannot just do what they want to do. They've done it in predominantly poorer colored areas and black areas where they've put up temporary housing on our sports fields, and they asked us for 2 years. People are living there for 10 years now again. We know the ANC, what they do. And like I'm saying, I'm apolitical, but we know what they do, and we are not going to allow them to infiltrate our beautiful Gompo here and make it ugly. That's all that I have to say, sir. Thank you.
Kule approach yenu apha omnye umuntu osekhaya obukele this video uzothi ubona abantu ababhetere yana siyana the affording people in the community affordayo, not wanting to accommodate the poor amongst themselves, to address into ezilolo hlobo ungathini mkhulu?
Siya appreciate into yokwakhelwa kwe-military veterans izindlu. Xa kuthethwa kuthiwa ngabantu abalwela ilizwe, akho nto rongo ngaloo nto. Siyayi-appreciate kakhulu loo nto. Nathi sikhululekile nje kungenxa yabo. Kodwa ke xa umntu ebulelwa ngumsebenzi wakhe omhle, why makhele i-RDP house? Ngoba kaloku lo mntu ulwele ilizwe, akukho ndlela iphucukileyo na onombulela ngayo. Asithi mabangakhele izindlu aba bantu. Into esiyithethayo sithi mabakhele izindlu eziphucukileyo, decent houses, apho banakho uhlala spaciously. La magumbi mancinci kakhulu, and ke kwinto yonke iproperty yethu depreciate ukwakhiwa kwezo zindlu. That's the only thing esiyitshoyo. And furthermore, aba bantu akunyanzelekanga into bangakhelwa apha eGompo qha. Ikhona i-option umntu angakhelwa wherever he wants to, and not only apha eGompo, but ke kuba ke ngoku befuna nje into bangavumi le nto siyithethayo, bathi bazabakhela inkani apha eGompo, sithanda singathandi. Eyona nto sithi mabakhele izindlu, but not umgangatho nje ozawuthobisa ivalue yezindlu zethu. Thank you.
Like the gentleman is saying, you know, when you are a military veteran, you are a person that has fought in the apartheid struggle. You are a pensioner now. You cannot be built a structure like that there. We are not saying that the veterans should not get houses. We are saying that it is on the wrong spot. They are building these houses on the wrong spot. And also, those houses will not be a comfortable house for that veteran that was fighting in the MK, that was most probably a MK soldier, that was fighting for us, for our children to get proper schools. Is that right? Is that right to treat a pensioner, he is a pensioner by now, to give him a house like that, that is inadequate for his grandchildren, because by now he's got grandchildren? We are saying, take the money and build proper housing. In our understanding, 10 years ago, when I looked at a drawing of a military house, it was not supposed, it did not look like a RDP house of today. It was, the drawing is a square drawing. It's a big house, 3 rooms, 1 lounge, 1 big bathroom with a nice place for your car to come in, with a big yard. That is what we want our old people to live in. We are not saying that Gompo is rich and we don't want the poor. Asithethi lonto to city sifuna indlu right for abantu that was fighting for us, that was bleeding for us. That's all.
Have you seen the drawings and of those houses? Have you seen the plan? The plan.
I have seen the drawings, I have seen the plans, which they were going to do, I think, two years ago. 2 years ago. We have been fighting for housing for 4 years now. There's a system called a blue card as well, where our people were given blue cards to say that they will be built RDP houses, you know. But it's just for them to turn around now and say that they want to build military veteran houses on that position. It is not right. The position is not right. You cannot build, if they want to build a military house, for example, on that space there, only 3 will come in there. Only 3.
A decent one that you know.
Decent ones, the ones that I've seen, only 3 will be able to go into that.
And now they are planning to build 30.
30.
Okay.
30 small little cramped-in houses.
Give us a little bit of a background of, in protest of what you, in support of what you're protesting about, the role or the route that you have taken just to challenge them and just to show your dissatisfaction as a community. Which doors have you knocked on, and to explain your plight as a community?
Well, earlier we had a meeting in the same place where we had our attorneys here, McMahon, Brendan and Kamva was here. We have explained to the communities that we want all information from the municipality. The meetings that the mayor had with the so-called community of Gompo. We want the minutes. We want to know what has been decided in there. We want all that information from them. And then in turn, we will get our information from the interim committee leaders that is right here now, and we will compare. We will compare and try for them to stop this. In the meantime, what we will do, and I am not going to be afraid to say this, this is our toy-toya. Yeah, this is our toy-toya. If, because we know the law takes little bit, it's the long arm of the law. That's why they call it the long arm. So with us having our attorneys involved here, it will take a few days, maybe 30 days, 40 days, 50 days. But what happens between those days when they start building? Because it's very difficult when they start building to fight against them in court. They will say they will start building. But right now, there is not even one brick there. We will start fighting them right now. And toy and close that site.
Oh, so now you're gonna close all the routes that are going to the site, so that they won't do anything on that site.
We will peacefully.
Yes.
We will in the next 11 days, because it is Friday today, from Monday, from 10 days from Monday, we will peacefully have a demonstration with our community, the Gompo community, going to the site and asking them very nicely to stop what they are doing until such a time that we can get the real information from our attorneys and from their attorneys. But before God, there's only one God. This community, I am not going to, this is our toy-toya. This is our toy-toya until we get ruined of it.
Can we say until the municipality sit down with you, there won't be anything that is happening on site. That's
I
what
can-
you're saying as a
I
community.
can safely say that as a community leader with 63 members behind me. I can safely say that is what we are going to do. We will toy every 10 days until we get our satisfaction. But they are not going to put ugly stuff. I'm not going to say a squatter camp. Just now you think it's rich and poor again. I won't say that. They will not put ugly stuff there. In the middle of houses that was built by by our professionals, teachers and so on, which has paid, by the way. A teacher pays 25 years for his house. 25 years, by the way. So if now that our communities are old now, they've 25 years, 1.2 million for a house that was worth 300,000 or 400,000. We are not going to allow them for their value to drop, because when they are tired of the city, they want the cows there and they want to have the grandchildren there. They want to sell this house that they can get 1.2 million for, and they want to go sell Lalin. When they do that stuff that they want to do there, that 1.2 million rand house now is immediately gone down to 100,000.
And plans, since you opposing the building of the military veterans houses there, and you told me of a plan that the community wants that land to be utilized for. Give us more of the breakdown.
I mean, guys, we all know that we had something called Corona. We all know that what causes Corona is for our people not to have germs and not to have a good lifestyle. We want there what they are doing in other provinces. We want an outside gym there. We want a ringer rosy there for the children to play there. We want the grass cut nicely there. We want to put the outside gym. And you know what, sir? You know what? We are NPO. We are used to begging rich people to do stuff for our communities. Only thing we want from BCM, siyacela. Yeka la nto ufuna uyenzayo pha. Uvale pha. Uyeke ingca. Leave the grass to grow a little bit nice there. And Tina, us, Friends of Skull, with my community, we will borrow and beg from big business to do that gym there for us.
So what you want is
Outside gym.
outside gym and a playground,
And a playground.
For the children.
It's very easy. They've got nice computers by BCM. Let them press there and Google and see their outside gym Cape Town or outside gym PE. They will
And
see.
currently, playground and outside gym for Gompo, is there any?
No, there is nothing.
No playground here,
There's no playground here.
no outside
There's
gym.
no outside. I don't even think they've got a community hall. Do you have a community hall? No. Yeah, it's
That one
in Gompo. It's a
Duncan.
different. It's a different ward.
So you would prefer an alternative thing like that instead of building houses there?
We would prefer alternative thing like that, but like I'm saying, if they are going to say they don't have money to build for us a community hall, it's fine. Tina, us, we will go back by big business to do for us what we want there. Alternatively, mainly we want the gym there. We want our people to be fit when this new Corona comes. We don't want our people to die. We are too little in the Eastern Cape. So
Manibulele kuni bahlali ngale nkcazelo. Hope abantu bazoyi-understand i-angle eniza ngayo, why you want land ningayifuni leyo into, and I hope abazoyithatha in a negative way, because as a sisho uthi lona you invested a lot of money on your houses, and now to be depreciated by just without concerning you, without consulting you. it's a little bit unfair from the BCM part. Manibulele kakhulu ngexesha lenu, Nkosi kakhulu.